Hello YouTube and welcome to the stream. Today we will be playing Biomutant. It's again a backlog game. I've never played this game before. I was interested when it first came out and never played it. My girlfriend has played it. She played it on my account. She has unlocked a trophy. That has put it in my backlog and that's why it's now being played. I know nothing of this game. I appear to be playing a raccoon. It's made by THQ Nordic. Cool. I already know more than I did. It's Unreal Engine 4. Nice to know. Please read before playing. No. This game has autosave. Every game has autosave. Most games have autosave. I don't know one that doesn't. Is that my first enemy? Oh, I haven't clicked a new game yet. That can't be my first enemy. That looks uncomfortable. Intro cutscene, makes sense, makes sense. I apparently play a character who doesn't check his guns before going anywhere. Curious. Silent protagonist, or they'd be swearing already.
How can something as beautiful as this
Let's check on the cat.
a plague is ruling the land?
You want to go on the video?
Tree of life still
No.
stands. The question is,
No!
how long? End is coming to the new world.
You've just been fed.
Stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story that
My cat has joined us. She is currently hiding
let's expect an unusual.
hiding behind her cat house. I don't know why.
Well,
It doesn't go in it, she likes to go behind it. Right. That is my girlfriend safe. That tells me very little. RPG? There's a leveling system. It tells me that. Yes, override. Don't think there's a difficulty, so we'll go medium. Don't need to make an idiot of myself, do I? Bit different to what I look like in the cinematic. Okay. Him. Define your character style and attributes to see more details and explanations.
Define your genetic structure.
Okay. kind of just want to play the game.
Choose a genetic resilience.
I kind of like the idea of having them all equal and being balanced.
Choose your first style. Pick your main color.
Oh my god, purple.
Choose your detail color. Pick a class.
Oh my god.
Commando. Deadeye.
Deadeye's tactical skill for rogue, choose light.
Commando.
Nope.
Sight freak.
That could be cool.
Saboteur. Sentinel. Scythe Commando.
I kinda like him though.
Commando chosen. Sounds good.
Player movement, camera
Here's
movement.
somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at the crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Let's go light.
Introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
You're annoying.
That's right. Light is only for those having difficulty seeing what's in front of them. Sticking to the me first path is the only way we'll win.
I'm surprised at the change of heart. I believe in putting yourself aside to help others, but helping the dark side is not that, you know.
It might not be there, but he is less annoying than your voice.
Can't fight who you really are. The blood is obviously running red in our veins.
You're trying to keep us in the dark here, but you know it's
It was
blood
radius.
in our veins and what it means. We have responsibilities. You can't fight the truth.
I'm going dark.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
I come out in the same
Stories
place
of
either way,
death
don't
and
I?
the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Cheers.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose
No.
to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Hi. I'm trying to read what you... L1 to parry. Cool. That looks somewhat cooler in the original cutscene.
You'd better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
I've already forgotten most of those button inputs. Great. Ah, shit.
It was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
Camera tools to move, title raised here. Oh, reload. Oh, it's dead, okay.
Slice and dice.
Now I'm gonna get killed in the tutorial, aren't I? Do I get stuff off the bodies? Nope. I already don't have a high opinion of this game. Meh. Ah, there was a set of fucking stairs. Fucking thing. Explore Bunker 101. What that? Found a weapon special effect add-on. Attach it to your ranged weapons to give extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Some enemies have resistance or weakness to different type of ammo, special effects, so use them wisely. I will keep it for now, but... Oh. There. Cool. We have found the toilet. There's a flat cap in the iron bin. Bit of armour. It's armour, we've got to wear it. Let's discuss these enemies. I'm guessing that's where the trophy would have popped.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Oh, fuck's sake. Hi. Aren't you a big boy? I feel like parrying is going to be my best bet. Asshole. That'll do. I thought that's a dignity then. Full enemies can often be looted for healing items. On the highlighted enemy, press triangle. Remember to use healing items when you're wounded. Press up. Do not go in the sludge. Well, now we know that. I heal outside of combat. I can save healing items then. Is what you're saying. Defeat Rockabim. That's bullshit. Nice. Energy pack. What? Tongue tickly. For health regeneration. Okay. Stuff. Am I building shit? No. We don't want to die just yet. Hey, there's a trophy for the first death. But we'll get that one naturally. And I've got 4 missables, but they're all boss battle related. Do certain things in different boss battles. That's fine. Well, when I get to a boss, I'll actually read it and then we'll figure it out from there. It won't be all long anyway. It's only going to be a short stream. Ew. So if I've got unlimited ammo, why am I using the pistol? Let's have 2% critical damage though. Ooh. It is actually the stronger gun. Okay. I saying outright damage, it isn't saying damage per second, which I would rather know. Fucking little asshole. Defeating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. Also, at one point you can use to unlock skills in the Wang Fu and Perks menu. To go to the menu, press Start. It's a Start button, not the Options button, thank you. Da-da-da. Too worried about charisma. Good crit chance. Earn upgrade points. On leveling up, these can be used to acquire new special attacks, perks. Time to unlock your first special skill. Ranged guns. I'm not going to remember any of these, am I? Circle, square, R2. Yeah, yeah. Lower right hand corner. Oh, wicked. That's quite cool. At least I'll get constant reminders about my special attacks, so I won't seem like that much of a feckin' idiot. Did I shot this? Yes.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Old world clawbar. That's just an artifact, can't use that. Exit the room.
That pipe looks weak. The clawbar should come in handy.
Oh. Wasn't paying enough attention for the QTE. Because QTEs are
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
What the heck do you think I've been doing? Ooh, red don't look friendly.
Orcs produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Have I disequipped my knife? That's annoying. bobbling, points collected and unlocking mutations. You collect the boy blobs by defeating monks and finding containers in various places of the world. You can use your bioblobs to unlock special powers at any time by exiting the mutant menu. Slow down, buddy, I'm not very intelligent. It's not going to be a quick game. Circle icon represents part of the body you're gearing up, the equipment you're feeling, blah. You want to go out of the room now, don't you? 1 second. Blowing cat.
You reload it by swinging back your arm. A perfect fit.
Cool. I'm not worried about my armour. What did I just do? Oh, I do apologise, very, very tired. As per normal. Keep in mind we started where I usually end my stream, so. This one's going to be more like the old ones, about an hour, 2 hours long. I won't get too far. Because I rather do need sleep.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Now I quite believe humans would F this planet up and then move on to another one. You found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new path while others feature different rewards. Use the analog sticks, rotate the node. Oh. Oops.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
That's going to take a while to get used to.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Cool, so humans fuck up, rodents take over. That's what you're saying.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Then let's not go behind that door.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
No, it isn't.
There you go.
Ooh.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Ow. Ouch. I'm gonna have to get a damn sight better at this combat blooming quickly. Good stuff. Well.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Oh, it's a daddy candy. Dandy candy. Not daddy candy. Grief, I can't read. Hello.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then. The night everything changed.
What changed? Who are you?
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Okay.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Do I have a facial scar?
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of
I am pissed off what he did to my village, yeah.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
My pleasure, the tutorial did a good
It was
job.
after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen
What's a
upon them.
Moomba? Have I not been paying enough attention?
Had it not been
Believable.
for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Of course I remember this tree, the Great Dooku tree. Navi took me there one time. No, I would not like to change that. Long ago I was very sure. Talk to best before. Yeah, that explains why I didn't recognise him. He's apparently Elvis.
Asks if you're tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
The potato
The
people.
potato people, or Nono,
Racist.
are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
I will call them the potato people. I will not be using Nono.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
I would quite like potatoes now, yes.
The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there.
That's glitter grass.
See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Glitter grass is... Yep. Come on.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come up for everyone.
Didn't get much say in the man, did he?
The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
What's Pinsy?
The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land.
Was a tree of life just any
To
tree?
support the tree for a long time to come, the only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become
And the potato
one
people.
with the tree.
They are the potato people.
You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
I'm going to twat him with my... well, with his net. Oh, fuck off. Hello. Hey, how fucking close do I have to...
You handle
That was so
net
much bigger
like
than the
you've
net.
Never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Smack it in the tree very, very hard. I'm actually going to do that. I'm actually... yeah.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes,
Uh-huh.
I have no reason to doubt.
Why were you doubting me in the
From this
first
day
place?
on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal. Not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone.
Well, I very much appreciate you.
One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
I shan't make her worry.
No, she's got lots on her mind.
She
and
has.
needs rest after the raid
does.
last night on the looping camp
Right.
with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
I would like to know what both of them are.
Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the second coming, and our lineage.
You know what?
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mecton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Oh.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
They were called Puffs.
Nocco has tamed the midget
Yeah.
and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide.
Porky
a
Puff.
machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting
Sure.
on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Yeah, before each boss, make a manual save. Each boss has a missable trophy attached to it. Don't need to worry about that today. Hehe.
You're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, quite easy. You got to press triangle.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Oh, we shall say about that, won't you? Nothing there. New.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are
Cheery.
numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
I want to put them on. Biomutant. I think we might have to do more streams in the daytime, you know. Instead of all of them being at like
A sign
midnight.
that maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Signposts found near locations of interest all around the world. You'll unlock signposts and interact with it. Good. You can fast travel to a signpost you've unlocked by selecting it on the map. Good. Open the map at any time by pressing the map button. Now what? So I'm guessing I can set a waypoint from any map. I don't need to be at a road sign. The fuck is that? Big, that's what it's big.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a
Who's
handbrake
lucky
to
he
bring
only
that
fucking
down.
lost a leg. A miracle to put that there's something behind the waterfall. There's always something behind the waterfall. Oh, games. Quality allows it. I don't even care. Mine. NG Pack Mid. I will take one of them in real life. I would love some of that right now. I'm bloody tired. Oh, David Sue Parker. I may have just learnt your name, but I quite like your voice. Let's swim. Ooh, I can swim, but there's a stamina bar. So let's not try that too much.
Look, a survivor.
A
To see
survivor.
someone made it out alive.
He's
He's heard the
What?
stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Yeah, you got hungry. The inner balance is two halves that complete a wholeness that flows through all things. At times you'll be able to manifest your inner... Sorry. Manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue options. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and the wholeness is some of the choices making the actions you take. Balance your actions creates an aura score which affects dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if... He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
No, I haven't. Interactive, captive, and psi shrines will award you with psi points that you can unlock psychotic powers. Psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intention. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
I can't pretty sure I'll be rewarded.
That's a spark
Fuck
of
off.
light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always
I prefer the little black one.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Side point unlocked. Frame rate issue unlocked. You've gained a side point, yay. Use it to unlock powers in the mutation screen. Some powers are locked by an aura score, meaning that your side points can only unlock powers of the same colour you are current aura without power. I can't unlock anything with colour at the minute because I'm pretty sure I'm very neutral.
There's Out of Date again.
Hello.
Must have missed something important.
How do you get up?
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against
use
the
the
world
chair on
with
the
the
road.
support of a tribe, and there are two nearby.
Cool.
The Miriam tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of
Cool.
who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
Yeah, they should probably stop that.
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing?
Depends how they're going to do
One
it.
thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
I think I'll go the Myriad.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Your current and started quests are shown in your journal. Makes sense. See your top menu above. You can change your quests you track by opening journal. Cool. Well, we are going here. Ja, så är vi angla.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Tunnel. I'm pretty sure I'm over for the tunnel. Wasn't I a bit closer than that?
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Then we got lucky. Let's not follow the water. We were drowned. But hi, who am I fighting? Well, no one seems pissed off with me, so that's fine. No one wants to fight me. I won't fight anyone. I can live with that.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Yeah, because they're a war. Duh. That's what happens in times of war. Everything turns into a war zone. Because it's a war zone.
That's the Myriad tribe's fortress.
A pleasure to
Maybe
hear.
friends or foe. You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Signpost.
Let's see.
I don't want to go anywhere.
It's a beaten
Focusing.
path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. So, says you covered the important things already.
Still, I need to.
Says they're cautious of non-allies. Says the Sifu decides who the Sifu wants to see, but is willing to let you give it a try.
Thank you. Very much appreciated. Here.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
I believe sleep is the only way to restore peace at this moment in time.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping you next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Who's my
Your
Moomba?
Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuck, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
To save the Tree of Life, choosing destinies to defeat rival shifts and limits, to unite or subdue. Meh.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others.
Doesn't
The
lock
Sifu
anything out,
was
does it?
waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
Cool.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Well,
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
yes it will.
You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your
I'd rather go with wisdom than violence, thank you.
claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rival's outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
I don't.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong, and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Exit the fight. Gentlemen. Or gentle rodents, so ooh, stuff.
Should protect your legs.
That changed at all. I feel like I'm wearing the same thing. pass through the cave. I know a shortcut to get down there. You won't like it though. Kind of involves a bit of jumping off the edge of a cliff. Me. I suppose I'm going to get a horse at some point, Emma. Or a bike. Or anything to make you run faster. Jesus Christ. To the cave! Cool. Allowing him to loot everybody. Wicked. Because I was likely to forget that.
Better beware, that's a monk up ahead.
Oh,
They
what?
were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unformed.
Alright, getting close. You back off. I think I need to get some more damage on these pistols. Well, that went well. I can't complain. I've had a lot worse things happen.
That ain't bad.
Mutations. To use my bird press input, you have bounty ability. The small humanoid enemies. Oh, wow. Bounce ability makes damage to all enemies. Is that also?
You can mutate even more now.
X. Cool. No. I'd rather not, as it goes. If you'd be okay with me not taking it, that would be lovely.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time
My
passes,
childhood
memories
village.
and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
Goop.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand.
That would be lovely.
He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll be on.
No, no. Fucking dick. Some way to fucking learn.
He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let the sound of the waves drown out your spirit. But you need practice. Lots of practice.
Don't fucking
Judging
throw
by
me.
your movements, look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know you can't make up for
Look
lost
at the
time.
size of those legs.
You should know, practice makes perfect. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you will never cease to grow.
Grown and you will be happy.
Here's another familiar face with lights on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
I think thingamajig is the correct word.
Kiddling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Oh, right, get out there. I'm blind.
He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. He says only a few are willing to do the little things, but if you make enough of them, they can have a big impact too. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Cool. Welcome to crafting. Shit. Here you can modify existing weapons and armors, or if you're feeling creative, create entirely new weapons from scratch. The right piece, you can craft your own weapons. Yay. Well made. It's better than what I have as an adult.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
A mess, I'll make a
She's
mess.
starting to lose her patience.
No
No, she
patience.
doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
The game gave me side quests. Heck off.
They look determined. Better watch out.
I will batter them. I want that bow.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass.
Okay.
He wants to know who you think you are. You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with.
Ouch. How fucking QTE.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get. The most important thing is that you're okay.
I am okay.
It's time to focus on your training now.
I'm trying to get that, love. Let's try through the door, shall we?
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Sewing? Knitting?
He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. You'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
I had a weapon a minute ago. I quite liked it.
He's
Then it was
curious to see
stolen.
what you found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionuclear spool and refresh his DNA. He says it's about time you learn how and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Deal. When looting, you will find add-ons. These can be crafted into an item to increase the stats of an item to upgrade armor. Go. Cool. Go to slot. Cool.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
I do like to think I have a talent, yes. I think most people disagree, though. I've failed everything so far. Including getting to training. Completely failed on that. There.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Wants you to understand that you can do anything if you work really hard.
I did. That
She
did
says
the last
she's
3
eager
quests.
to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Judging by the colour of the sky, that is a lie. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Much better.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Thank you.
Thanks you for being such a good student.
Always a pleasure.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
I do deserve it. I'm interviewing my net, so I don't appear to have a net. A bum problem popped up then actually.
Catchy. Your Muma says she's never
But
seen
pop did
an
pop up.
apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
I will try.
Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Rain. Oh, it's rain. I'll shut up.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames.
Fucking cuties.
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Mumble won't. She's gonna die.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
You want me to fucking fight that?
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
That's a pretty damn thick wall right now, actually. That's...
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Show me the direction of the flow then. I've just got back on. She died. She died. Mummy dead.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a
Dead.
pure heart. A
She's
part of
dead.
her will live on in you.
Dead. That is moving on quick, actually.
The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Probably best get out of the water then.
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
Well, I wasn't going to die there, was I? I literally couldn't. Oh god, that hat's hideous.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Well, we're going to call it there for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to bed. And hopefully the same time again tomorrow.